just, if they have any objections, then we just talk it over.
Right.
You know, they're not going to get mad. They're just going to say,
get up and leave. Right.
They're not going to get up and be like, fuck you, and then leave.
Right.
You know?
It's probably not going to happen.
But in the back of your mind, you're like,
what if?
What if? You know, but there's always the what ifs. There's always the what ifs.
Want to switch gears. So sort of like a micro. What are some micro failures that you've had over the past building of GSR? Like, what would you even consider like a micro failure? Like losing 7 hours of sleep a night. Like, is that a micro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what would be something that you're just that you obviously want to be here without happening, but something you did I just shut off? Something you'd have to sacrifice in order. Oh, okay.
The camera shut off.
So yeah, is there anything that sort of happened like that? Because I don't know. I'm sure it happens to everybody. I mean,
a micro failure. I say a lot, so I'm trying to avoid that. That's a micro failure. This seems like a hard question to think about. Nothing.
I mean, you don't even. I can tell you don't even focus on that kind of stuff. Like something like
if something like
how about this? How do you handle failure? If something falls through or doesn't work out to be the way you wanted it to be, or something. Really,
the hot water heater broke twice this month. That kind of stunk. Just meant I was here at like 9 o'clock a couple nights. You know, fixing that. Those aren't failures though. Those things just happen. I don't view much as a failure. Mm-hmm. Nothing's really a failure. If things don't work out, then okay, I need to refocus somewhere else. Yeah. And that's okay.
That's a good perception. I like that. I mean, that's a good perception on not thinking it as a failure, as a learning experience, and focusing somewhere else.
Were you a good student?
No,
I was a terrible student.
You've told me you weren't.
I just coasted on by.
Yeah. It's not.
But now, you know, I don't know. I don't think of it as a failure. I think of it as a learning experience, mm-hmm. and you know, it happened.
And it brought you a lot of different directions.
And you know, I can't think of anything as I kind of agree with you, Greg. Like, if I thought everything as a regret or a failure, I wouldn't be where I am today. Everything was a learning experience, and I refocused somewhere else. Like, I thought I was going to be a police officer all my life, and look at me, I'm selling cars, and I was going to move. And
you wouldn't have ever met Dana.
Yeah, I would have never met Dana, ever.
Yeah.
You know, I would have moved to Charlotte, North Carolina, and just been good, you know, and I would have been a cop down there. But I met this most amazing woman, and like, you know,
she's super buff too.
Yeah,
I said that, Dana.
Yeah,
you're so buff.
I'm just gonna keep my mouth
yeah, and she you know,
you're stronger than Chris.
She's amazing. So, you know, I agree with you like a lot on that aspect. Like, don't think of it as a failure, as a refocus and learning experience, and just regroup and just focus on something else, or you know.
Yeah, it's easy to get stuck on something, and I don't know if I'll say failure, just it didn't go right.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like that.
It's just,
I like that.
If something didn't go as planned, I mean, I could view every member that tries the gym as that tried the gym and didn't sign up. I could technically label that as a failure or something that didn't work. But in reality, and I tell every single person I meet, if they do want to try the gym out, whether they're a little timid or they're gung-ho about it, whether they stick or not,
give them the best experience.
100%. I tell every single person, whether you have zero intent of signing up when you're done with this or not, come in for a class, come in for your week, do whatever. Come in and try it out, and at the very least, we can teach you something. Maybe you learn how to do a proper sit-up because sit-up's been hurting your back all these years. Maybe you learn how to do a proper lunge because your knees hurt constantly, and all of a sudden you find out that, oh, I need to be moving this way, or we have a quick little talk about nutrition, or they run into one of you two, and now they either are going to have a tank installed in their business, or they're going to get a new vehicle or a new fleet of vehicles that are for their business, and they had it somehow, some way. I hope that some positive thing comes out of them being here.
Yeah.
whether they want to do it or not. At the very least, they can leave here and say, I did enjoy CrossFit. It's not for me, or I didn't enjoy it, and this is why. Mm-hmm. Now they walk away with a little more knowledge about what it is that we do and something for themselves to take away.
Right. Yeah. What is something right now that you're obsessed with? Anything. It could be fitness related, technology related.
Oh, no.
Something else.
We'll say vlogs.
Vlogs?
Love vlogs.
Do you do them?
I don't do them. I should. Video editing is a little hard on me right now, and I just posted my first video. It's a little shoddy. Mainly, I have to use my phone. The current computer I have, I'd have to get more RAM to be able to
Do you want
to be able to process the videos. But my phone works pretty darn good.
Did you use your phone for that one video?
I had to use my phone for the. I just posted a video. GSRFIT announcement. Go to it on YouTube.
Yeah, look it up.
Yeah, look it up. Share it.
It's the only YouTube video that's like on GSR.
It's pretty awesome. Pretty new developments. It's going to be pretty amazing.
Edited on my iPhone.
Did you really?
I recorded all my You have to change the settings of your video recording. I've recorded all my videos on my iPhone.
Yeah.
You have to change the refresh to the feet per second.
To 4K.
No, you change it to
frames per second.
The 60 frames per second. It makes it look much smoother. Anyway, so I heard from a numerous amount of people that already vlog and stuff, like big shots, and they're saying that like, oh, why don't you vlog? Oh, I'm too boring. My life's too boring. It's like, if anything, just do it for your great grandkids. Yeah. How cool is that to think about? You know, like
I've never even heard about vlogging.
It's so vlogging is video log.
Yeah. It's kind of like
what is blogging then?
Writing.
Biolog?
Biolog. Yeah.
Is that what it means?
Yeah.
I don't know.
A book log. A book
log. It might be a book log. It must have been a book log.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
Well, blogs, I don't know. They're online too. Anyways.
But
it was an interesting thing. Like, you know, what if something great comes of it? But it's like if you were looking for a reason, you know, regardless of what you do, like your grandkids or something. Look at all these videos of Grandpa. This is what he did in his business. You know,
you don't think about that.
That's
it's
even like thing. Where I am right now. I'm kind of stuck because I really want to do videos and kind of get my name out there.
I expect to see you on commercials in the next.
A lot of car sales do it on YouTube.
I
watched things before I got my pickup. It was
car.
It was really cool.
Man.
I just like want to, and it's just like something's holding me back, and I'm just trying to figure out. Maybe it's because of what's the word for it?
Go ahead. Say it.
What was it?
Do you have the word?
I don't. Do you know the word?
I have a response to what you're going to say.
Well, good.
And.
I know.
Taking that Gary Vee line.
Yeah. I love it. It's awesome.
It's difficult.
It is.
I made the video recently just because I kind of had to, but it's hard.
Yeah.
Talking to the camera's a little weird.
Yeah.
Then
you get that like. I gotta retake that.
I said 14, 15 times.
Dude, honestly,
I didn't even.
You're gonna be your hardest critic.
I didn't even notice.
Nobody noticed. When I did my first video, was probably like 4 or 6 minutes long or something. There was probably well over an hour of video there. And I had oh my gosh, every single. But it's like now it's like almost like second nature.
I want to do it. I think that's like the kind of era we're in right now. Who like
kinda.
No, we are in that era of people buying online, shopping online, looking at people online. Everything's online.
Right.
I get so many internet leads because online shopping. That's period. I want the best price. How can you show me the best price? But I also want to show them, but I'm a good person and I want to show you a better experience than that Joe Schmo down the street.
Do that through your videos.
Yeah, and I want to. And I just got.
That's how people will get to know you.
Yeah. Because if I want the best, if I want the best sale, let me tell you a little bit about me first and how I can provide you with not just the best numbers, but the best like person I am.
Experience too.
Yeah, experience. Yeah,
they're gonna get everybody's gonna get relatively the same number on a Toyota Camry
or
pretty much the same numbers.
But
if they enjoy you as a person, which I think they would,
you're the personality that's reviewing the cars.
Yeah, people will travel for that.
Yeah.
I've been watching your videos.
Yeah.
I drove 2 hours past 3 Toyota dealerships. Like that's what you want, you know.
Absolutely.
And the minute they show up and see your face, they'll already know you.
Yeah.
Right.
And be like, there he is.
Yeah. We changed some things in emails that have now my face on them, which is very strange. But
it's not strange for me, though.
I've had people show up and they walk in the door and say, "Hey, Greg, right?" I said, "Yep." Yeah. And I don't need much of an icebreaker. I'm a talker, but that initial moment is gone because they already saw me. I mean, if they saw you, it'd be the same.
Well, that's what I was thinking too. Like in my internet leads too, not just on Facebook, but in my when I text, "Hey, my name is Christopher D. I'm from Galt Toyota. I'm from Toyota. This is what we have. You inquired." But I also want to put a little video at the end of all my emails.
Get to know me.
Yeah, like.
Get to know
this is why I experienced that, and then just talk about myself a little bit, and then just be like, this is why you should come to see me, because we'll have a fun experience and an easy process.
I say Christian and I come over and help you make the videos at the dealership.
Yep.
We'll go a Camry, Saturday a Corolla, a Tacoma, a Tundra. We'll just go through.
I'm going to be goofy as hell, too.
I think if we went through every vehicle and we just record you and just kind of go over the things you want to say, we just keep you in line and we'll video you.
Yeah.
It's going to be rough, but we'll do it.
All right.
So, moral of the story, vlog people. No one cares how boring.
So that's something I'm obsessed with.
That's kind of cool, man.
It really is.
Vlogging is...
There's a lot of possibilities to it, and I think anymore people just try to, what's the point? I'm not going to get 1 million views. Well, what do you actually, what do you just want 1 million views when your life's complete? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I mean, my videos get 63 views, and it's just I don't even care. If one person comments and is like, "Wow, this is awesome, thanks so much," that's good enough to me. You know what I mean? Not to mention it puts a name to the face, and puts a personality out there. So it's and maybe that's why, because I've spent a lot of time making videos. That's why I've been picking up leads.
And then it's just and also it's just kind of getting your name out there, but also it's just it's getting easier because you've been doing it so much. You get past that phase where it's difficult.
We have 3 minutes left. So, what is the next? Do you have a 5 to 10 year plan?
Just fucking kill it. That's what he's.
Put your head down and work. You seem like you look.
Or in the words of Dan Bailey, I go so hard.
I heard this quote, and I can't remember who said it, but it's you could drive from New York to California in the dark with nothing but the headlights on your car seeing the next 200 feet in front of you. You don't need to see the whole way. You just need to see the next 200 feet in front of you, right? And I feel like that's kind of how you are. You just sort of, next week we'll do this, next week we'll do that, or in 3 months we have a plan here. And and I think that's a really cool way to go about it. But what is sort of your?
I think that way on the outside. So when I wake up, the weather doesn't matter. The day doesn't affect me so much. It's there's the things I need to do, and I do those things to the best of my ability, and definitely I treat it just day to day. However, I for sure have a greater plan, and I always have to some degree. I was drawing my dream gym when I was in middle school in my notebooks.
Really?
What I wanted to look like, where I wanted things to line up. It looked nothing like what the gyms of today look like for us because CrossFit didn't exist. But I knew I wanted a training facility of some sort. Smitty Training was a big one. DeFranco Training Systems was another gym that I always idolized what he did and worked with NFL players. Now I definitely have less of a passion to train the elite. I don't care to train the elite. If I ever get to, that's great. But so much of what I want to do right now is just help as many people as possible. And let's be real, in any sport, the elite are the 1%, if not less. The 0.5%. So
I think that's a good
ending point. For sure.
Well, everybody, that was Greg Rollo. He's awesome. Check out
GSR CrossFit if you're around, Vestal, New York. Also, check out the Top Hat Chris page on Facebook. Comment. Give us topics. We'll talk about anything. So
we'll invite you on the show.
Yeah, invite you on the show if you're local or whatever. We'll make the show interesting for sure. I hope you enjoyed it, guys.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you guys for having me.